हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग। ଆମର ସିଲାବସରେ କେତେଟା କନସେପ୍ଟ ଅଛି ଯୋଉଗୁଡା କି ଆମେ ପଢି ନାହାନ୍ତି। ୱିଲ୍ ଡିସ୍କସ୍ ଟୁଡେ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଟୁମରୋ। ସେଟା ନୂଆ ନୂଆ କନସେପ୍ଟ, ତାର ମିନିଂ ଜାଣିବା ଦରକାର। ଗୋଟେ କନସେପ୍ଟ ହଉଛି ନେଚର ରିଜର୍ଭ। ନେଚର ରିଜର୍ଭ କଣ? ହ୍ୱାଟ ଇଜ ଦ ନେଚର ରିଜର୍ଭ? ତମେ ଦେଖିଥିବ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କେତେଟା ପାର୍ଟ ନେଚୁରାଲ ରିଜର୍ଭ ରିଜର୍ଭ ରଖାଯାଏ। ଗଭର୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ତାକୁ ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ଟ କରାଯାଏ। ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ଟେଡ ଏରିଆ, you can say prohibited area of natural resources। କେମିତି ତମର ମାନେ ସେ ଜାଗାରେ କିଛି ତମର ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହବନି, କିଛି ତମର ପପୁଲେସନ ଗଛ କାଟିବେନି କିମ୍ବା ଆନିମଲ କୁ ହର୍ଟ କରିବେନି। ତେଣୁ ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲି କେତେଟା ଜାଗାରେ ରିଜର୍ଭ କରାଯାଏ। ଯେମିତି ତମର ସାଞ୍ଚୁଆରୀ ହଉଛି, ମାନେ ଉଦ୍ୟାନ ହଉଛି, ପାଣି ପ୍ରାଣୀ ଉଦ୍ୟାନ। ଆଉ ତମର ଅଭୟାରଣ୍ୟ ହଉଛି କ୍ରିଏଟ ହଉଛି ଆନିମଲ, ସେଟା କେତେଟା ଏରିଆ ହେଇପାରିବ। ତାପରେ ତାର ମେନ୍ ପର୍ପସ କଣ? ତମେ ଦେଖିଥିବ ଯୋଉ ଯୋଉ ବଡ ବଡ ସିଟିରେ ଯୋଉ ସବୁ ଗଭର୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟଲରେ ମାଛ ଧରା ହଉଛି, ମାସ ଦି ମାସ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମାଛ ଧରିବା ପାଇଁ ବ୍ୟାନ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତି। କାହିଁକି ନା that is a breeding time of fish. So to give them protection, give them something, so government has decided to protect the nature. That is called natural reserve। natural reserve କାହିଁକି କରାଯାଏ, କଣ କରାଯାଏ, ତାର ଆମେ ପଢିବା। ଗୋଟେ ତମେ ଦେଖିବା ମେନ୍ ପର୍ପସ ହଉଛି କନଜରଭେସନ। କନଜରଭେସନ ପ୍ରିଭେନ୍ସନ। ସପୋଜ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଆମର ଅଭୟାରଣ୍ୟ କ୍ରିଏଟ ହେଲା, ୱାଇଲ୍ଡ ଲାଇଫ ସେଞ୍ଚୁରୀ କ୍ରିଏଟ ହେଲା, then people cannot damage any forest area, people cannot damage any land, or people cannot damage any animal. So that is the reservation area. For the main purpose is to conserve the nature, preserve the nature, protect from different danger, prevent extinction of different human life damage, and preserve unique ecosystem। ଆମର ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ କୁ କେମିତି ପ୍ରିଜର୍ଭ କରାଯିବ, କେମିତି କନଜର୍ଭ କରାଯିବ, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମର ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ରିଜର୍ଭ ରଖାଯାଇଛି। ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟଡି, କେତେଟା ଜାଗା ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ପାଇଁ ରଖାଯାଇଥାଏ। ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ ଏ ସାଇଟ୍ ଫର ସାଇଣ୍ଟିଫିକ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ। ବଡ ବଡ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ ଦେଖ, ସେମାନେ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଉପରେ। ସେମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଏରିଆ ରିଜର୍ଭ କରି ରଖନ୍ତି। ଦେ ୱିଲ୍ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ ଟୁ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ। ସପୋଜ ପ୍ୟାଡି ଉପରେ, ଧାନ ଉପରେ କେତେ ଲୋକ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ମାନେ ତୁମର କଣ ଦରକାର? ଜମି ଦରକାର, ବିଲ ଦରକାର। At least 5-6 acres, suppose government will reserve for that purpose, for research purpose, for study purpose. So no one can damage that land. So provide the site for scientific research, education, and they monitor that piece of land. They do their research work and their study work, and that is reserved for that purpose only. So that is one purpose of reserve. One is conserve, one is research purpose, study purpose, ecological service। ଇକୋଲୋଜିକାଲ ସର୍ଭିସ means ତମର ବାୟୁମଣ୍ଡଳରେ ଯେତେ ସବୁ ସର୍ଭିସ ସପୋର୍ଟ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ସ ଲାଇକ୍ water purification and storm water management। ସପୋଜ ୱାଟର ପ୍ୟୁରିଫିକେସନ ପାଇଁ ତମର ଗୋଟେ ଝରଣାରୁ ପାଣି ଷ୍ଟୋର କରାହଉଛି। For some purpose, government is reserving that area, that water for different service purpose, for purification purpose. So you cannot consume that without that। ଆଉ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ସନ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ଅଫର ସେଫ୍ ହେଭେନ୍ ଫର ରେଷ୍ଟିଂ। ବ୍ରିଡିଂ ତମକୁ ଯୋଉଟା ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦେଇଦେଲି, ଯୋଉ ମାଛ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଧରିବା ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ମାଛ ଗଭର୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ଟାଇମରେ ବ୍ୟାନ୍ କରିଦିଏ। ମିଶନ ମାନେ ଯାଇପାରିବେନି ସମୁଦ୍ର ଭିତରକୁ, ମାଛ ଧରି ପାରିବେନି, କୌଣସି ବୋଟ କିମ୍ବା ଟ୍ରଲର ଫିସିଂ ହେଇପାରିବନି, because that is a breeding time of fish. ସେମିତି ୱାଇଲ୍ଡ ଲାଇଫ କୁ ଆମକୁ ଯେମିତି ରକ୍ଷଣାବେକ୍ଷଣ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ସପୋଜ ଆମର ଦେଶର ଯେମିତି ଡାଇନୋସର ଲୋପ ପାଇଗଲା, ସେମିତି ବାଘର ସଂଖ୍ୟା କମି ଯାଉଛି। ତେଣୁ ତାକୁ ପ୍ରିଜର୍ଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, କନଜର୍ଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, we are creating different sanctuary and ଅଭୟାରଣ୍ୟ ଯେଉଁଗୁଡାକି ଆମର ରିଜର୍ଭ ଅଛି। ତେଣୁ ମେନ୍ ପର୍ପଜ କଣ? ପ୍ରିଭେନ୍ସନ, କନଜରଭେସନ, ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ, ଷ୍ଟଡି and different service, ecological service, breeding purpose. So that is the purpose of nature reserve. This is there in your syllabus as a concept. There are some couple of other concepts I can give you tomorrow. There is another concept, disaster. Disaster ମାନେ ତମେ ଜାଣିଥିବ, disaster management system in Odisha. You must knowing the disaster. Disaster ମାନେ ତମର ଯୋଉ calamity ଯୋଉ natural disaster versus man-made disaster. There are two types of disaster. କେତେକ ନେଚରରୁ ହଉଛି, କେତେକ ମଣିଷ ତିଆରି କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ନେଚରରୁ କଣ ହଉଛି? ସପୋଜ ଭୂମିକମ୍ପ ହେଲା, ଆର୍ଥକ୍ୱେକ୍, ନଈ ବଢି ହେଲା, ଫ୍ଲଡ, hurricane ହେଲା, ସାଇକ୍ଲୋନ ହେଲା, ଏସବୁ ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ରିସୋର୍ସ, you cannot have any control on that. Nature is playing around that. So that natural resource make all the damage, you know how much damage. Man-made resource, man-made disaster କଣ? ସପୋଜ ଗୋଟେ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ୍ରିର ଲିକ୍ ହେଲା, କେମିକାଲ ସ୍ପିଲ୍ ହେଲା, ୱାର ହେଲା, ୱାରଟା ହଉଛି ମ୍ୟାନ ମେଡ୍। ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରିରେ ଗୋଟେ ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ହେଲା କିମ୍ବା ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ୟାସ ସ୍ପ୍ରେଡ ହେଲା ଯେଉଁଥିରେ କି ଲୋକ ମରିଗଲେ, ମ୍ୟାନ ମେଡ୍। ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟାପିଲା ଜିନିଷର ଗୋଟେ pandemic. If you are not clean, ତମେ ଯଦି ସଫାସୁତୁରା ରହିଲନି, ତମର ଜୀବାଣୁଟା ସ୍ପ୍ରେଡ କରିଗଲା and it affect many people. So that is man-made. So there is a difference between natural disaster and man-made disaster. Natural disaster is due to nature, man-made disaster is due to man. Natural disaster from earth process like earthquake, flood, hurricanes, causing widespread damage. While man-made disaster result the human action or negligence. ଯେତେବେଳେ ମଣିଷର କିଛି ଭୁଲ ରହିଯାଉଛି, ମଣିଷର କିଛି ନେଗ୍ଲିଜେନ୍ସ ରହିଯାଉଛି, that is called natural disaster. କେମିକାଲ ତ ମୁଁ ଯେମିତି କହିଲି, ଗ୍ୟାସ ଲିକ୍ ହଉଛି, କେମିକାଲ ଲିକ୍ ହଉଛି, ୱାର ହଉଛି, ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରିଆଲ ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ହଉଛି, that is man-made. Both types of disaster is impacting the safety and impacting the life of human being, impacting the communities. Natural disaster you cannot prevent, you cannot stop. That is something due to nature. It will happen. You cannot stop. It is not avoidable. It is inevitable. It is not avoidable. Natural disaster को तमें avoid करिପାରିବ ନାହିଁ. But man-made disaster को तमें avoid करिପାରିବ with due to precaution. Suppose tsunami होची, tsunami ଟା कौन? Natural disaster. You cannot avoid anything. You cannot stop tsunami. You cannot stop cyclone. You cannot stop flood. But you can stop different accident. You can stop wars. You can stop chemical leakage. These are the disaster you can stop. Now you understood little bit difference between man-made disaster and natural disaster. What anything geological, that is earthquake, tsunami, volcano. Volcano means ଆଗ୍ନେୟଗିରି ଯୋଉଟା ଆମର ନିଆଁ ବାହାରୁଛି. Landslide, ଏଟା ସବୁ geological. These are natural disaster. Meteorological and biological, these are different type nature of disaster. Geological is related to geography. Biological is related to life, human factor, epidemics. Suppose COVID-19 asla. That is because of a virus. That kind of disaster is known as biological disaster. Meteorological, climatological, flood हो, drought हो, ତମେ ନିଆଁ ଲାଗିଯାଉଛି କ୍ଲାଇମେଟ ପାଇଁ ଖରା ଦିନେ ଜଙ୍ଗଲରେ ନିଆଁ ଲାଗିଯାଉଛି because of climate. Flood ହଉଛି too much rain because of too much rain. Flood ହଉଛି drought ହଉଛି there is no rain, lack of rain. Drought ହଉଛି ଶୁଖା ପଡି ଯାଉଛି. That is climatological. So in this way you can have three types of disaster: geological, meteorological or climatological, biological. Biological is something related to biology, something related to human factors, epidemic spread ହେଇଯାଉଛି. तो अपन ଯେତେ ସବୁ ବଢିଲା ସେଗୁଡା ସବୁ କଣ ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ଡିଜାଷ୍ଟର. ମ୍ୟାନ ମେଡ୍ ଡିଜାଷ୍ଟର ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରିଆଲ ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ତୁମକୁ କହିଥିଲେ ଗୋଟେ କନଫ୍ଲିକ୍ଟ ହଉଛି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ଭିତରେ ସୋସାଇଟି ଭିତରେ ୱାର ହଉଛି ଟେରୋରିଜିମ ହଉଛି ଟେରୋରିଜିମ ନକ୍ସଲାଇଟ ସବୁ କନଫ୍ଲିକ୍ଟ ହଉଛି ଏସବୁ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଡିଜାଷ୍ଟର. ଦଙ୍ଗା ହଉଛି ରାଇଟ ହଉଛି this is conflict between two religion. Different conflict ହଉଛି environmental degradation, deforestation ହଉଛି pollution ହଉଛି. These are all man-made disasters. If human wants, you can stop that. Because of due to conflict, due to environmental degradation, industrial accident, technological improvement. Suppose ଗୋଟେ ସେକ୍ଟରରେ ଆମେ ଟେକ୍ନୋଲୋଜି ଏମିତି ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭ ହଉଛି କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟରାଇଜ ଏମିତି ହଉଛି ଯେ ଲୋକମାନେ ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଉନାହାନ୍ତି. That leads to unemployment, mass unemployment. So technological improvement is also one cause of man-made disaster. Conflict is one cause. Social dispute is one cause. Conflict between the country, between the society, between the section, between different religion, between different caste, war, terrorism, riots. These are happening because of different conflicts happening between different groups. যেটা ଲୋକଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଦଳ ଭିତରେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ କନଫ୍ଲିକ୍ଟ ସୃଷ୍ଟି ହଉଛି. ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସେମିତି କନସେପ୍ଟ ଅଛି ହୋମିଓଷ୍ଟାଟିସ୍. Homeostasis କଣ? Homeostasis is the vital process where living system maintain stable relatively constant internal condition. ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମର ମଣିଷର ଯୋଉ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ ଅଛି ଯୋଉ ଆମର ସୋସାଇଟିର ଯୋଉ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ ଅଛି they are constantly interacting with different condition. ତମେ ଦେଖ ଆମ ବଡିରେ ଶୀତ ହଉଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ ବାହାରେ ଥଣ୍ଡା ପାଗ ହଉଛି ଟେମ୍ପରେଚର ହଉଛି we are feeling cold ଆମକୁ ଶୀତ ହଉଛି. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗରମ ହଉଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଖରା ହଉଛି ବହୁତ ଆମକୁ ଗରମ ହଉଛି because our tissue is interacting, our body is interacting with the outside world. That is called homeostasis. Homeostasis is cell organ which of this in our body. What is the organ and what is the cell? These are interacting constantly with the outside world. Sickness of death. तुम गोटे एग्जांपल देली जेमति तमरा ठंडा गरम को जानि पारुछ टेम्परेचर तम बॉडी रे ग्लूकोज केमति ला मीठा केमति तम ब्लड टेस्ट जानि पारुछ. So in our body there is a system which is constantly interacting with the outside world. It is a dynamic balance keeping the body function within narrow range for survival. With example including sweating to cool down or shivering to warm up. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମକୁ ବହୁତ ଟେମ୍ପରେଚର ହଉଛି ଆମକୁ ଗରମ ହଉଛି ଝାଳ ବହୁଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ କମ ଟେମ୍ପରେଚର ହଉଛି ଆମକୁ ଶୀତ ହଉଛି ଆମେ ଥରୁଛନ୍ତି because our body is measuring that. That is called homeostasis. 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 So in the note I can give you, you can read it, the note. Another one or two concept is there. I can see the syllabus, I can tell that tomorrow, and then day after tomorrow we'll have a consolidated class. These 2 days we can recap, revise whatever they are we studied so far, and then by Saturday, that means in the next 2 days, the syllabus will complete. This is we are studying fourth unit. Fourth unit रे हमर कौन कौन अछि जो disaster management अछि practical implication अछि सेगुड़ा हमें देखुचंती. By tomorrow at the end I will give you the note, then day after tomorrow we'll see whatever we studied so far from the beginning, we'll scan it once again. If you have any doubt, any question, you can raise that tomorrow. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.